Hi everyone, this is Hannah, bringing you this week's tech tip from Strucsoft Solutions Great Tech Group. Today I'm going to show you how to use filter tools and view templates in ONYX. I've already uploaded some panels into a project. I'm already in the ONYX environment, so I'm just going to click here and go to my project. So right now what we're looking at is the panel manager. Over here it says panels and over here it says members. There's nothing to see here yet under members, but if you go to panels, you'll see that there's walls, floors. On my end, I don't have any ceilings and I don't have any trusses, so I'm focusing on walls for today. Let's say we have a scenario where we want to download CNC, but for something specific. How do we do that here under the panel manager menu? What you can do is actually use filter tools over here and also over here. So I just want to show you that if you click on one of these walls here under members, this is going to populate with everything that is related to panel 5. So this is going to show up over here. It's going to populate with the members that panel 5 is made up of. Okay, so if I just select this one and I, let's say, select everything here and I click on download CNC, I can just download CNC for everything related to panel 5. But what I actually want to do today is something a little bit different. I would like to filter a few things, starting with fixing the contents of the schedule that we see over here. So if you click on these three little dots, something will come up here and say columns. Everything that you see here that is ticked in blue means that this is showing up. This is information that is showing up about your panels, and you can tick or untick here. By the way, you can use roll order, saw order, or sheathing for filtering purposes as well. So far, I don't have any. I don't plan on working on this today for today's tech tip, so I'm going to be using other things. So these are things I don't need. So let's just take them out of the schedule. So I'm going to remove roll order, saw order. I don't have anything for sheathing, so I'm just going to remove these. I do want to use category, so I just made a few changes here. And for me, this is looking much better. Let's say I want to filter by category. I'm going to bring this or move this over here. So you can move these around if you like. And I'm just going to work on exterior walls for now. So I can go here. This will sort ascending. This will sort descending. So this will just change the order. You can also use this arrow here as well. We talked about columns, but now let's talk about filter. So whenever you click on these three little dots, the filter tools will look different according to the content of this item. So for example, if we want to filter by category, let's say today I just want to work on exterior walls. So I'm going to click here on exterior walls, click on filter, and you'll notice that this is only going to show anything related to exterior. So that's one thing I can do. Let's say I want to work on all of these today. So I'm going to select all of them. Over here, we're going to see that some members are going to populate. And you'll notice that it's all of the members that are available in the panels that I selected. Let's untick everything from here. And for today, I will focus on profiles. So I'm going to move profiles here. And everything we talked about before is applicable in the members menu. There's profile, lumber, sheathing, and hardware. I don't have any of these three, so it's just going to be working on profiles for now. What I actually want to do is filter according to profiles. You can filter according to anything else. Maybe you just want by description, by C profile or C profile with lip, by gauge, for example. For today, I'm going to filter by profile. So I'm going to click on these three little dots, go to filter, and here where it says is equal to, you can actually make this not equal to, starts with, contains. So let's say you want everything that contains the letter T, for example, does not contain, ends with, or is null. If you want to find anything that is null, let's use this one today for this example. So let's say I would like to filter everything here. I just want to see everything that is 600 S1 37 33 33. This is what I want to download output for today. So I'll just enter this in. Okay. And then I'll click on filter. And then this is going to only show all the members that have this profile here in this list. I can go ahead and select them. I can download CNC, I can export to CSV, generate new report, or add to existing report. So that's one thing I can do with regards to filter tools. But let's say I don't want to keep doing this every single time. What do I need to do? If I wanted to save these settings so I don't have to create this filter every time. Over here, we have this little icon that looks like an eyeball. If I hover over it, this will say show panel list view. And this is the other thing I wanted to talk to you about today. So if I click here, this is going to show up. So this menu is going to show up. It's going to be the same if I applied it over here for panels, but I'm just going to apply it for now over here under members. The options that I have is to save the view. So this will save this view. So whatever I did over here will be saved as a template that I can use over and over again. If I make changes, I can update this view. I can reset view and take it back to the default, what it was before. And here I can manage saved views. I can't do that for now because I have nothing saved. Okay. Over here, you can select your custom panel list view. I don't have any, so nothing's going to show up. Let's save this view. Call it Tech Tip 1. Okay. If I make any changes, like let's say I move this over here, I just changed something, I can update view and it will ask me, do I want to edit Tech Tip 1 view? I can say okay. If I wanted to reset it, I could just click here on reset view. And if I wanted to manage saved views, you can see that there's Tech Tip 1. I can edit it and I can delete it from here. And when you want to apply it, this is going to populate. When you click on this arrow, this is going to populate with the view that you have pre-created. So you just select it and it will populate accordingly. When you're done, you can just close this. And if you wanted to work on this again, you would just click on this again here on this icon, and you can go back and work on your views. This is also applicable over here. So you can also save this view for your panels. Let's say you always want to filter by category. You would save view and call this category filter, for example. And then this is going to show up and you can always use it over and over again. And you can use multiple of these views. And when you're done, you just click on the X over here. That's it. This concludes this week's tech tip. I hope you found it useful and we'll see you next week.